Okay, I just wanted to make a quick video because I found something that really pissed me off and I want to talk about it and I want to call it out. So there's this artist that goes by the name Lonelyboy. You may or may not heard of him. I don't think they have over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. So there's an off chance that you have at least heard of the name or maybe even or you've heard of them somewhere. What pissed me off the most is, if you don't know, I'm a relatively I'm a fan of the punk band The Offspring. Not one of my favorite bands by any means, but I'm not going to talk about that now. So I follow them on Spotify, and if you follow an artist on Spotify, you'll get notifications when it comes to like music and whatnot. So if they release a single or they release an album, you'll get it in your like Spotify follower feed or whatever. So I saw that The Offspring had released a album called Americana but Lo-Fi in collaboration with the artist Lonelyboy. And I mean, The Offspring, they're a bit of an older band. They've been around for over 20 years, probably even more. Can't remember off the top of my head. So I was like, okay, they're old. They're trying to be hip, get in with the new generation of music. Maybe they just wanted to release a collaboration of one of their highly acclaimed albums just to kind of fit in with the times. And then I noticed that someone on the website Rate Your Music also added it as, you know, an official album, an official collaboration with Lonelyboy. But I came to the realization that the chance of this happening, of the chance of The Offspring collaborating with a very small, not as known artist, at least comparative to them, would collaborate to make a bunch of remixes and a bunch of remakes, a bunch of shitty lo-fi remakes of one of their most highly acclaimed albums of all time. So I did a bit of more research on it, and I remembered the fact of how easy it is to abuse Spotify's, like, just Spotify in general. The reference I'll be using now, which isn't exactly correlating with this, but I still want to, it still feels, you know, right mentioning, is there's an artist named Deuce, one of my favorite artists of all time. And there is so much shit that gets added to his page. There is a bunch of, like, fan made stuff that is under Deuce's page, and it is not official in the slightest. Like, he's confirmed it himself if you ask him on Instagram. There's the Aaron EP, there's 9 Lives Forever, and then there's Collateral Damage. None of that whatsoever is official. It is all fan-made. But it was added to his official Spotify. Now, I can't speak for other platforms like iTunes and Apple Music. I personally don't use those. I only use Spotify personally. But what pisses me off is this is just some kind of fucking absolute dog shit way to market his music. And it pisses me off because it is just so fucking annoying. And it makes it seem like this is an official collaboration, which is going to draw more eyes to the project and then make it seem like... And it's going to make it seem like it's an official collaboration. And what also led me to realize that this was completely bullshit is he did the exact same thing with a Tupac album, Tupacalypse Now, but lo-fi. And he released it as a collaboration with Tupac. And I mean, this shit is like, these are getting high streaming numbers. The most popular song on the Tupacalypse Now but Lo-Fi album has 788,000 streams, which is completely insane for ripped off bullshit lo-fi music. I mean, I know of some indie bands, I know of just some bands in general who deserve way more streams than this piece of shit is getting. Like fucking Children of Bodom, in my opinion, the best melodic death metal band of all time, has less monthly listeners than this fucking, like, dog shit recycled media, quote-unquote media. It's also very obviously fucking overly produced in the sense of, like, how much... I don't even know how many albums this guy got. He released his first album in fucking 2022, and it's gonna take you a good second or two to scroll up, and he's released, like, 15 fucking albums in the span of a year, which is crazy. Some artists never even get to releasing fucking 10 albums, let alone 15. So, yeah. And what literally proved to me that this was not official in the slightest, Noodles from The Offspring, their guitarist, since the very beginning, said that he has no fucking clue what this is. And I have severe doubts that Mr. Lonelyboy is going to bring Tupac out of his fucking grave to get approval to upload this shit as an official collaboration. I don't think Mr. Lonelyboy is gonna do some fucking necromancy, pull that motherfucker out of his grave, and then work with Tupac officially to release dog shit lo-fi versions of Tupac's music. It's bullshit, and it fucking pisses me off. It's not even like a good marketing scam, it just makes you look like a dickhead. trying to promote your music, because there's no way that anyone is going to listen to this without knowing that it's not official, because I'm gonna assure you 99% of the people don't give a shit. And it pisses me off. The Americana but Lo-Fi came out like 2 days ago maybe, and one of the songs already has 118,000 fucking plays. That is complete bullshit, and you are a fucking dickhead for abusing the Spotify collaboration system like this. Genuinely. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that fucking subscribe button.